Tax is touching everything. From in an end-to-end business process, tax is valuable in the accounts payable, in the accounts receivable, as well as in the HR businesses. So we have to be really careful that we touch everything in the right manner, being legally and authority compliant around the globe. Before we implemented the tax engine, we are still with more than 50 SAP systems, so we have to maintain them one-on-one, and each of the changes we have to apply to each of the ERP systems separately, as well as any third-party or other applications which are touched by SAP. So we have a lot of processes, various processes in place, depending on the business as well as on the country. So the Vertex tax engine, the decision to do that was, as we are going from ECC in SAP to S4, so we used that as a leverage in order to implement the global engine. We are in the midst of that process, so we are not finished yet. We have already implemented some of the countries, and we are applying the Vertex activities into all of the business processes. So we try at least to get everything done in that area, and that's how we thrive, and we're looking forward to have Vertex as a tax engine serving us around the globe. So from my personal role is to be responsible in general for the rollout of S4 for the tax area, so touching all kinds of tax, not just indirect tax, but also withholding tax, corporate income tax, customs is part of it. And so the Vertex implementation is a vital part in order to achieve the goals for the S4 journey we are taking on, which takes us some years until we have all the business processes aligned, as well as have changed all existing businesses or moved all existing businesses to the new S4 environment, which is a journey, country by country, entity by entity. And for me, I'm responsible for that. And I'm proud that I'm part of that journey within Siemens in order to build up a new future. Vertex plays a part in achieving that goals, that we will be quicker. We will have standardized processes in the background. We will not just be quicker in the process itself, so from end to end, from quote to accounts receivable, but also from being more thoroughly and automized. So the colleagues which are working in the tax area can then concentrate on other tasks. The deciding factor for implementing Vertex, you have to think about how complex is your business and your business processes. Where are you based? Are you pure European? Are you around the globe? So what kind of end-to-end processes you have? Where do you source from? Where do you sell to? That's very important, that you have a thorough overview on your customer base as well. And where are you registered, for example? So if you have anyway a very complex tax setup internally, it might help you with a tax engine, but you have then to take really the processes into account, how to fit that into the Vertex tax engine and how that can help you. We have a very strong relationship to Vertex Consulting because they help us a lot in order to evaluate the processes, look in what kind of specialities Siemens has. It's not an easy business, and as I said before, heterogeneous, so we make use out of the knowledge over there. The Vertex solution will touch everything. We are going end to end. At the moment, we are rather in the finance area where we apply Vertex for. We will go into the logistics as well in that common year. That means that we have to have a look on where we will touch from an accounts payable to an accounts receivable perspective, as well as for quoting. So this is where we put Vertex as the sole tax determination engine in there, as well as also for the applications which are around there, being other ones like Concur and accounts payable engines. Vertex gives us the opportunity to modelize our processes as well, and helps us to have a compliant environment to achieve all the necessary tax determinations and tax requirements we have around the globe. During the journey, the business goals change in that direction that the more people get to know Vertex in that area, they would like to have that also for their third-party application. So it's not a pure SAP implementation, but we have other tools where we are going to connect Vertex to. So the business has seen that it's a help. It's maturing in that area. So the need for a more not sophisticated but a broader use of Vertex has been grown.